Welcome back to TV Morning Live. A couple of months ago, we had a great fashion show here in studio with One Tooth Activewear. It was a brand new store. It's just been open about 3 months, and it's amazing how quickly you can get involved with the community and then get on the fundraising aspect as well. Joining us from the store is Lise Clement Lee, who's the co-owner, and they've got a great fundraiser happening on January 21st for PACT, which is the Persons Against the Crime of Trafficking in Humans, and also to help explain exactly what it is that they're doing. And their committee is Kim Housen. So great to have both of you on the show.
Thank you.
Let's start with you. Congratulations. 3 months into the store. Things are going well.
They are.
And then you decided, you know what, let's get involved and let's bring attention to something that was important to you and the cause. And so what's happening on the 21st?
So basically we've brought together some local businesses that want to give back and basically get involved in the community to help underfunded organizations that are helping people who are victims of human trafficking. And so basically it's going to be a full day and proceeds from the sales of that day will go back to the coalition and PACT Ottawa. So basically it's like-minded companies coming in, setting up small kiosks within our store at 261 Richmond Road, and we're going to have events throughout the day. We're going to be doing fitness classes, we're going to have a raffle, so really an engaging day to get people in to buy and give back. And
it's pretty good for you to be able to take some of your storefront and your store space and be able to open it up to other businesses who have the opportunity. Absolutely. So that there's a lot going on within the store.
That's right. Yeah, so we'll have the participation of Stella and Dot, so you can buy some nice jewelry through them. Recycle Frog will be there, so you can come in and bring in some unworn jewelry and get some cash for it and then spend it within the store. We'll also have the participation of Body by Vi that will be promoting their protein shakes and their nutritional supplements. So a great day, as well as Toli Shi, who will be there with hand-crocheted hats for kids.
So lots is going on, and this is something, you know, that I'm talking to you, Kim. You don't think about this actually happening here within our community, but this is something that you found a need, and it's been just under a year that that you guys have been here to be able to help.
Well,
within the city.
I've been with the Ottawa Coalition on Human Trafficking since last March, but we actually launched in March of 2010.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so what is the work that's being done?
So the coalition wants to provide an integrated response to human trafficking in the Ottawa-Gatineau area by providing resources to trafficked individuals. So we want to ensure that they have the health, social, and protective needs covered when they're identified as victims of trafficking. And so over 45 organizations have come together to offer these resources.
That's amazing that there's a great partnership with that many organizations. This is something that I think we think of that's not actually happening here in our community, but in fact there are cases that you're coming across.
Yeah, we've assisted, to my knowledge, at least 3 people since we started, and that's actually within the past year.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's something that it's a need, and it's happening here in our own community. It's something that we don't think about because they're not the people that you see on the street every day. You can't look at someone to know whether or not they're being exploited or that their human rights are being violated. And so it's something that we're also working to raise awareness about within the community as well.
I think having this, having the availability and knowing that this exists is going to be one thing. But it was more for emergency funds, really, in terms of identifying and then figuring out how to best help this individual. Is that right?
Yeah, because there's immediate needs. So when someone is identified, we need to find shelter for them, clothing. Sometimes if they've been moved from one city to another or one place to another, we want to help them get back to their family or their networks. And those funds are not easy to access immediately. And so we're hoping to build up an emergency fund for those situations that first 72 hours.
Well, it's amazing to see the work that's being done, and that this was something that you were passionate about and wanted to get going on.
Absolutely.
Brand new store, let's host an event.
Yes, exactly. Why not? Let's get the community engaged.
Oh, well, absolutely. It's a wonderful program. January 21st from, I guess, store hours we're looking at?
That's correct.
So
10 to 6.
10 to 6.
Absolutely. And the bulk of the events, like the fitness classes, will be between 11 and 2 o'clock.
Perfect.
Yep.
Congratulations on the success so far of the company.
Thank you very much.
Great article and write-ups about what's happening over at One Tooth Yoga. And again, January 21st is the day of the event from 10 until 6. We're going to be checking back in with Sarah Freemark this morning. Speaking of adventures, she's doing quite a bit of it at Pure Life Adventures, and we're heading outside. Here's Sarah.